Yo. Hey, wait. Don't you see what you're doing right now? You are causing me this problem, and you know what? You're the only person who can fix it by a single click, because YouTube has seen this problem previously and he gave me a challenge that it's impossible for you guys to hit that subscribe button in 1 second. Let's prove them wrong. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and as I said, you can always change my list. Let's get into it. Back in the days before the internet evolved, there was a classic game called Counter-Strike 1.6. A lot of people get stuck on the old games they play as a kids because they have the best memories of those games, and maybe those memories get a bit exaggerated over time because sometimes playing a newer game doesn't create the same feeling as they remember. But you know what? When you know some old games are still playable and popular, you know it's good. A Counter-Strike 1.6, also known as a Half-Life. A Counter-Strike 1.6 is a tactical first-person shooter game developed by Valve. It was initially developed and released as a Half-Life modification by Lee and Jess Cliff in 1999. Before Lee and Cliff were hired and the game's intellectual property acquired, a Counter-Strike was released by Valve for Microsoft Windows in November 2000, and is the first installment of a Counter-Strike series. And those who don't know this game properly, a Counter-Strike is a team-based multiplayer first-person shooter video game, in which player can join either a terrorist, a T, or a counter-terrorist, a CT. If one team has more players than the others, the server series may automatically balance. Each game began with the both teams spawning simultaneously as one of the 8 possible default character models, 4 each for counter-terrorists and a terrorist. Counter-Strike began as a mod of a Half-Life engine, so the game itself is a mod, and it has developed its own community of script writers and mod creators. Some mods like adding the bots, while others remove features of the game and others created different modes of a play. Some mods, often called an admin plugin, give a server administrator more flexible and efficient control of their servers. There are some mods which insanely affect gameplay so heavily, such as a gun game where a player starts with the basic pistols and must score kills to receive better weapons, and a zombie modes where one team consists of the zombies and must spread the infection by killing the other team, using Hn.S as a knife physics. There is also superhero modes which mix the first person gameplay of a Counter-Strike with an experience system, allowing players to become more powerful as they continue to play. The game is highly customizable on the players, allowing the user to install or even create their own custom skins, HUDs, spray graphics, sprays, sound effects, given the proper tools. It's really creative and unbelievable game compared to other games in 2000. Before a Counter-Strike Global Offensive, a CSGO, 1.6 back in the days was really popular game. The game was extremely desirable and everyone loved it. There is thousands and thousands of mods with a different plugins. 1.6 is a game that contains the most mods and plugins compared to other games. The game has been changed nowadays. Obviously the physics will stay the same thing, but the player skills is ridiculously high for so many levels. They improve their skills like using a strafe, bunny hop, or even SGS in really small time. 1.6 back in the days in 2008 or 9 or 10, it's so rare to find someone who can actually SGS or bunny hop or strafe. And probability is there is because now so many servers using XR rate above 100, allowing players to strafe no matter what version of that server they play, so they learn so quickly. The game has been changed over years, such as zombie servers like Zombie Plague, Zombie Escape, Biohazard, Base Builder, and others. Those server rules are supposed to be the zombies is the one who chase humans, but now you can see the difference in almost every single zombie server. They have made humans so powerful that they are the ones who hunting the zombies, which is ridiculous and funny at the same time. Before 2015 and less, being human in a zombie servers was the most terrifying and scariest thing ever. And also the feeling of killing zombies was so satisfying and fun. The game is quite different now because being a zombie in 2024, I guess, as they say, the table turns around and it's about to get real. And the reason is that because there is a lot of features and other mods with the different plugins that has been created and changed 80% of other servers because most of them using these plugins. But even now, there is so many websites on the internet that people are using it to post their works every single day, 100 of threads with a question and request every day. How can a game be over 20 years and still that popular? The first time I played this game was in 2004, and my first experience on a public service in 2012. But listen, I'm glad I grew up with this game, and I didn't grow up with these games. A Counter-Strike 1.6, in my opinion, is quite different than the other games. Maybe you think it has one purpose, which is a counter-terrorist and a terrorist killing each other. I already mentioned that the game has so many mods with the different plugins, and one of these mods is basically the game itself, which is a classic, free-for-all public, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, a Deathron Classic, a Deathron Speedrun, a Deathmatch, a Death Race, a Speedrun, a Zombie Mode, a Zombie Plague, Zombie Escape, Biohazard, a Head Crab, Nightcrawler, a Sniper Elf, Sucker Jam or Football, a Jailbreak, a Bunny Hop, Slenderman, a Surf, a Furion, Diablo, Volleyball, Hit and Run, Hide and Seek, a Superhero Mod, a Creeds, Freeze Tag, One Shot Kill, Auto Match, a Paintball, and a Fun Mode, and so many mods. I cannot mention them all in one video. And this is basically shows how amazing and incredible this game was in the past. A Counter-Strike 1.6, honestly, is extremely an amazing game, fun to play. And there is only one thing left. I really appreciate you for watching the whole video. As a content creator, I sincerely hope you enjoy the video because that's my goal. And eventually, YouTube been glitching out lately making people unsubscribe. So if this video managed to change your mind, please consider subscribing. It will really help me out to make videos. And again, thank you so much and I hope you see you soon. See ya!